The Knicks postgame show is presented by Tri-State Audi. Visit your Tri-State area Audi dealer today. Another masterpiece from Jalen Brunson. He goes for a career-high 44. Knicks were up 17 with 5 minutes or so left in the third quarter. But Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks came all the way back. They went 8 of 17 from 3 in the fourth quarter. Drew Holiday put the Bucks up 4 with 40-plus seconds to go, and that was that. As the Bucks win 111-107, the three-ball shooting in the fourth quarter, the difference. Great to have you with us. From our Delta MSG studios, Bill Pito along with Monica McNutt and Alan Hahn. So the Knicks hit the halfway point of the season, guys, at 22-19. Boy, some of these losses have been gut-wrenching. Rarely have I seen you so engrossed in wanting a win. Why was it so important, you think, big picture, to get a win tonight?
Yeah, I just think it's the opponent, obviously a championship contender type of team that is in a tough spot the way they've been playing lately. They've been struggling lately. They just got smoked in their last game. You're at home, you're up 17. This was going to be one of those, hopefully, kind of signature kind of wins for this team that's been on a good roll and has played so hard. And they had played so hard throughout this game. Their defense was phenomenal. They couldn't get the offense going. It was just a struggle. But they played so hard. It was, for most of this game, you just felt like they were earning this win over a quality opponent. And, man, that fourth quarter, those corner threes, they just, because they packed the paint so much, the Bucks will do this to you. When they're knocking down their threes, they get into the paint and they spray it out. And they've got three-point shooters all around Giannis. This is how the Mavericks need to build around Luka Doncic. They, from the corner three in the fourth quarter, were 4 for 6 from both corners. But in the game, that right corner was a killer. 8 of 14 on those corner threes, all on those kickouts that they just couldn't close out on.
You got right corner as a killer. I got Drew Holiday as a killer.
Well, that's the other part of the story is Quentin Grimes had him on lock for 3 quarters. And when Quentin Grimes was on the bench, Drew got going in that fourth quarter, and you couldn't turn off the water at that point.
Yeah, I do think Quentin did a really good job on him, but I think ultimately, I mean, this is a guy that finishes with 15 and 9 assists and essentially played 3 quarters because Jalen did a great job of getting him in foul trouble in the first quarter. I think the Bucks showed their championship pedigree tonight, and it stinks. I'm with you because you talk about them coming off that loss versus Charlotte. They've had 4 losses of 20 points or more.
Yeah.
So this was a team, there were 2 ways that this could go tonight, I thought, as we came into it. You got a team that's ripe for the picking in terms of the Milwaukee Bucks. And at points, it was funny, when Mike said that this is the oldest team in the league, they've got 9 guys that are 30 plus, I'm thinking they're starting to look a little old. The Knicks look younger, they look more energetic, maybe they'll hold on. But on the flip side of that age showed experience in the fourth quarter. And then the other side is the Bucks have said it, Giannis has said it, you've heard Coach Bud say it. This is a team that needed to play with some more urgency, and I thought the Bucks found that urgency in the fourth quarter.
Bottom line, guys, Knicks gave up 38 fourth quarter points, and worth repeating, the Bucks in the fourth quarter go 8 of 17 from downtown.
And they hit those 3 threes early in the fourth quarter. That suddenly turned the game. Remember, the Knicks were up by 17. They were up by 16 with 2 minutes to go in that third quarter, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. Then they come out, and it's all these guys, they sprayed around. Oh, look, corner 3. Connaughton knocks that one down. So you had Lopez hit one, you had Ingles hit one, Connaughton hits one, and that's really where things started to get away for the Knicks. But the Knicks, you know, Monica, you pointed it out, what Bud was talking about with his team. I think the Knicks got the best out of the Bucks. I think this is what the Bucks needed, was a game like this. And Jalen Brunson refused to let anything, like he's like, no, we're not giving up on this one. We are staying in this game. And this became, we went from a defensive grinder to an offensive game. We're down, it was bucket for bucket. And Drew Holiday got it going, where he had a very quiet night until it was winning time. Once again, look, corner 3.
You know, when you got Brook Lopez at his height doing that, right?
Exactly.
I mean, Brook is fine. I mean, Brook.
I mean, this is good defense.
Yeah, like Brook did exactly probably what they were prepared for him to do on the scouting report. It's tough to contest Brook or Ingles or those guys as you get a look at Jalen, who refused to say when 44. In terms of this ball game. He had a terrific ball game. But when Giannis puts so much pressure on the rim, you have to sink into the paint. And that play you couldn't get the foul.
You got to try to get somebody there, and the Knicks were just scrambled at that point. It's a 2-point game. It was, you know, again, the Bucks played a fourth quarter that they played desperate, needed, all that stuff. But it's amazing to think where this game was at one point in the third quarter, where you were really feeling good about this Knicks team and how hard they were playing defensively and how well they were playing, even though offensively, you know, Julius Randle struggled. Like, there was some real ugly offensive moments, but still, to see this turn so quickly, it feels like there's been a couple of these this year,
I
and
think
it's tough to
when
watch.
we watch these games, we have to kind of erase what we think is going to happen.
I'm glad
in this
you
game.
said that.
It's a new, Tom
I'm
Thibodeau
glad you said
says
that.
every night in the
Game's different
pregame.
now?
It's a different game.
Yeah.
And we say, okay, up 17, 5 minutes left in the third, it's safe.
You
know what?
No.
It's
There's
not.
no such thing. Here, and I am
or it
not,
looks good, not necessarily.
Right. I am not as upset about losing a 17-point lead. Them defended champs over there from 2 years ago. I'm not as upset about that. I think basketball is a game of runs. Both teams are participating. Woo, great, love it. I think if I look back on this thing at 47.4, you have a chance to get a defensive rebound. It bounces off of Grayson Allen. The following play, Drew Holiday hits a three.
Yep.
Then that's the first time you're in a double possession game because it's 103-99. And so if I could have a moment back, because we've seen Jalen show up as a clutch guy. We saw the rest of that team commit defensively. Maybe the call is to put Evan back to the bench, get Grimes back in, and maybe you can keep it tight, keep it close. But that particular three off of what should have been a rebound is the moment I want back more than any.
That's when you talk about moments. That's a huge possession.
Yeah.
There's also we can play this game all night.
Okay, let's do it.
Because there's also a possession where everything's done right defensively. Evan Fournier gets caught a little too much in the paint. Now I know that's the scheme.
Yeah.
Foot in the paint, pack the paint.
Now that's the worry about Giannis. Is that what that
But
is?
you gotta know
sorta.
that I've got a shooter right over here in this corner. That
Ingles?
pass
Who
can't
hit
get
that?
there. I think that was Ingles. Or Connaughton. That pass
Doesn't
can't
matter.
Get
They're all out
that
there shooting the
pass
ball,
can't
right?
get there, and he gets there, and it just, those are the things that this is what the Bucks do, and it happens. Again, we're going to, because you can pinpoint, we're going to pick on so many little things. Why? Because this was that good of a game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
This was Julius Randle having a struggle shooting the basketball, but working his tail off guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely.
Physical.
Absolutely.
This was a physical game. And let me also point this out. Jalen Brunson drew 3 early fouls on Drew Holiday as almost to set this tone.
Yep.
Oh, small guard?
Yeah.
He's a big guard?
Yeah.
How small am I? Because he's not small this way.
I mean, the Knicks,
and he gets those fouls early, and all of a sudden now Holiday's out of the game, and the Knicks start rolling, and the offense is going. Like, all those little things you're talking about that you felt good about. Holiday comes back in the game, and he's getting real physical with 3 fouls. Doesn't get another whistle the rest of the game? Are you kidding me?
he took Jalen out the air on a 3-point shot. That was a blatant fourth foul.
I mean, there's a couple of times where the game got physical, and you're like, all right, so now we're gonna play it this way. That's what made this an entertaining game. That's what made this a fun game, and that's what makes this such a frustrating loss, because you feel like the team that put the work in to get this one didn't get it because they just didn't have enough, and the team that kind of stole it late had what it takes.
All right, again, Jalen Brunson, 44 points, most he's ever scored. He had 18 in the first quarter, 18 in the fourth quarter. We're going to talk about his game and also listening to Coach Tom Thibodeau. His Knicks through 41 games, the halfway point, 22-19.